Hello, Aries rising. This is your full moon in Leo forecast to tell you what is going to be happening. What themes are coming up for you, Aries rising. So let's talk about where the sun is. The sun's in Aquarius in your 11th house of networking, goals for the future, the bird's eye view of what you want for your life. The moon is in Leo in your fifth house of creativity. And what you're wanting to do is express yourself, especially in that larger group. You want people to see you for your own creative purpose, whatever that is. You could be a data analyst and still be creative at your job. And it's about being recognized and also being in your creative purpose. Are you a someone who needs to express themselves creatively in a different way or play or just have fun? I mean, that is what the full moon in Leo wants, especially in the fifth house. The other fifth house topic is children and inner child and romance. So that could also be in your mind. But it's square to Uranus, which is change, can be upheaval in your second house of finances, self worth, and values. So there could be a curveball coming through that area or something you have a realization that, no, in fact, want to spend my money on this specific thing. So, I used to have fun this way, but it's not aligning with my values anymore. And so maybe I don't have so much fun doing that thing I always used to think was fun. And so it can be a little uncomfortable, but it's about how you play with the curveball. Luckily, you do have Venus and Pisces in your 12th house, sextile to Uranus in your second. So there is some imagination and intuition that you're tapping into in order to understand the curveball or the change that's happening in your life. It is a very abstract kind of spiritual thing going on. So that also will affect this full moon to a certain extent, but ultimately it is about your goals for the future, your values, and how you express yourself. How does that all work together? And you could also say your large groups of people that you're involved with, your networking, your money, and your inner child. All of those themes come into play during this full moon and how they work around each other. So I wish you all the best for this full moon. Keep in mind that Mars is still moving pretty slowly in your third house of communication. So there may be still some searching for exactly how to express yourself during this full moon, as well as Jupiter in your first house of identity, which is helping you to really tune into how you want to present yourself to people. Those things are going on in the background, though. This full moon is really about the themes that I was going over earlier, but I wanted to add that little tidbit in because there is more going on than just the full moon at the full moon. But ultimately, how are you expressing yourself? What is your joy? Have your values changed? And that changes how you have fun, how you express yourself, or vice versa. Okay, wishing you the best. I'll see you for the new moon in Pisces, February 20th. Thanks, Aries rising.